Now, if you've been thinking about updating your living room, it's the perfect time. The biggest design trends of 2025 are here, and they're completely reshaping how we decorate our homes. Some of these design trends will make your space feel more cozy and inviting, while others add that wow factor that makes a home feel curated and high-end. Whether you're planning a full-on makeover or you just want a little bit of a refresh to your space, these 5 trends will be everywhere this year. So let's get into it. If you need a little more color inspiration, check out our palette pyramid service where we create custom color palettes for you based on your needs, your wants. Whether you need a 3-color palette, 6, or even more, we can accommodate you. And as part of the service, I even send you a personalized video explaining how the colors all work together. People love them. We're getting more and more demand. So while my workload is still manageable, check the link down below and secure your palette pyramid today. Trend number 1 is statement lighting, making your lights the star of the show. Lighting has always been important in design, but in 2025, it's stepping into the actual spotlight, like literally. No more builder grade overhead lights that just get the job done. Instead, lighting is becoming an intentional design moment. When we're looking at what's trending, believe it or not, oversized chandeliers. Think sculptural, dramatic, big, whether it's a modern, asymmetrical design or a vintage-inspired crystal fixture, a bold chandelier becomes a focal point of the room. But we're not just relying on that one light. Sculptural floor and table lamps are also going to be very important. Lamps are no longer just functional. They're artistic statement pieces, curved bases, textured finishes, and unique materials like marble or aged brass are actually still trending. Lighting does more than just brighten a space. It completely changes how a room feels. A well-lit space can feel warm and inviting in the evening, while daylight bulbs can make a space feel fresh and energizing during the day. The key takeaway here is your lighting should be part of your design plan, not an afterthought. Trend 2, we're seeing a little bit of curvy furniture coming back. For years, sleek modern furniture with sharp lines dominated design trends, but in 2025, we're moving away from harsh edges and embracing a softer, more organic feel. So curved sofas and sectionals add a sculptural, inviting look that softens a space and encourages conversation. Wouldn't you think? That'd be a good thing, right? A curved sofa in the center of a room creates a cozy, intimate layout that feels really stylish to me. Similarly, round coffee tables and ottomans, they're going to be swapping out those square or rectangle tables, making movement around the space feel more fluid and natural. I've always loved those softer edges in a space, 'cause I don't like corners poking me in the shins and making me all bruisey. And then you have arched details, from doorways and built-in shelving to mirrors and decor. Arched shapes add a subtle softness that makes a room feel more inviting. This works because curved furniture and curved features in general bring a more organic human touch to a space. It feels more comfortable and more visually interesting. Plus, it pairs beautifully with natural materials like wood and linen and even stone. So if you want to embrace this trend without buying a whole new couch, try a round coffee table, maybe an arched mirror, or some curved decor pieces like a lamp or a vase. Anywhere you can add some soft edges, I think is going to be a very, very good idea. And I feel so bad for all those people that got rid of their curved archways from like decades ago for a more squared off look. Now they're like, oh, guess I gotta go back to that. Honestly, just do what you like. Number 3, directly related to color, is maximalism. Color, color, color. So if you've been waiting for bold colors to make a comeback, 2025 is truly your year. While white and beige will always have their place in pockets here and there, we're seeing a major shift towards deeper, richer colors and layered patterns. Starting with deep jewel tones, think emerald green, rich sapphire, plum especially, even burnt orange. These colors add depth and personality to any space. We're seeing more and more bold wallpaper and fabrics with large-scale, geometric, and abstract prints, metallic and lacquered finishes, so gold, brass. The thing is, color affects mood, and people are craving spaces that feel vibrant, personal, and full of energy, rather than stark and minimal and just trying too hard to be neutral. You can start small with colorful throw pillows, a statement chair, or some bold art pieces to sort of bring that color in without going full ham. Another trend that I think we're going to see is modern nostalgia. So a fusion of vintage and contemporary. The idea of mixing old and new is taking over in 2025. Instead of buying everything brand new, people are starting to blend vintage finds with modern furniture for a look that feels timeless yet fresh, curated without going full crazy eccentric. So I think we're starting to see some Art Deco inspired details, geometry, patterns, high contrast stuff. I think my favorite thing is antique and secondhand furniture, vintage dressers, coffee tables, accent chairs are being mixed with modern sofas and decor for a unique collected look. This is one of my favorites because when you can find really amazing pieces from the past, recycle them, reuse them, repurpose them, and you don't even need to refinish them. You could just have them in their current state and have them intermingle with much more modern contemporary pieces. I think that is beautiful when it's pulled off really well. And then of course, we have a continuation of warmer wood tones. So those darker, richer wood finishes like walnut and mahogany, they're kind of replacing the all white furniture trend, really embracing warmer tones in general. Thing is, rooms that feel too new can sometimes lack character. Adding in those vintage antique pieces creates depth and tells a story. And the best part is the sustainability. If you can get pieces that were passed down to you from family members or friends, then that's even better because you have that personal touch sort of added into everything. If you're new to this trend, start with a vintage mirror or an antique side table or a thrifted vase. I think those are great places to start if you want to implement this on a small scale. One of my favorite trends that has been continuing the last couple of years, comfort being king or queen. Space is designed to be lived in. So not just having a room for show, but one that you can actively chill out and flop out in. This might be the most important trend of 2025. Your living room especially should actually be comfortable and functional. Gone are the days of formal living rooms that no one actually uses. Now it's all about plush seating, layered textures, and cozy details. It starts with those oversized, deep-seated sofas, which I have and I love. Not quite a cloud sofa, but along the same lines. Honestly, the bigger and comfier, the better. Expect to see sofas with extra deep cushions and soft, inviting fabrics like boucle, velvet, and linen, but still have some structure, not just a big floppy mess. A big one for me is layered textures, aka lots of blankets. Instead of a sleek minimal look, rooms are getting cozier with textured rugs, woven throws, and upholstered furniture. And then you also have multifunctional furniture, storage ottomans, modular sectionals, and side tables that double as stools perhaps to help small spaces feel more usable. The living room should be a place where you can live, you can actually relax in. Whether you're curling up with a book or hosting friends, a space designed for comfort makes your home feel more comfortable. So some quick ways to embrace this trend is, if you can, swap out stiff formal furniture for pieces with softer plush fabrics. Add a layered rug look, be a soft area rug over some natural jute, perhaps. A little bit of a rug layering technique from boho design. You can also bring in some more lighting like we talked about earlier, cozy lighting with table lamps and warmed toned bulbs. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more coming your way. And that's it.